not always the same. So there's a little time to set up and get your body in the right position for the next exercise. Whereas here, they're put together so that you don't have to make adjustments to go to the next exercise.
Right.
Just, you know what to do.
You know what to do.
Okay, good. All right, so let's talk about a couple of shapes and positions that are similar to postures in yoga, but are really distinctly different. Okay, let's go to the arches.
Okay.
What I'm going to call the arches in Pilates. So start on the mat, on your stomach. And you know, one of the reasons why Lauren and I enjoy this kind of work so much is I love movement and support so much different types of movement. I like to practice yoga as well. I'd like to do it more than I do. So I actually did go through a teacher training so I could really understand what their intention was and what some of the poses were like. And Lauren and I have been able to collaborate on some very important differences. So there's the Sphinx and there's the Cobra in yoga, which is a similar position to Pilates, but it's so different in its intention. Let's go through the setup of the body for the single leg kicks. So the hand, the forearm is down onto the mat and the hands are in fists. And as you press the fist and the forearm completely down into the mat, you're able to open up the chest and lengthen the upper part of the back. Also, it gives you something to work with to drop the shoulders down into the back. So there's a lot of muscularity in this pose. It's not a rested pose, but it's a very active pose. The low body. The bottom is working with the inner thighs and the legs to lengthen behind you. And you're going to have that same positioning as you do in the 100, where the heels are squeezing together. There's a strong line that goes up through the center and it's connected through the bottom. That allows you to actively lengthen the low back. So you've got an oppositional lengthening in the body that you don't, it's not an emphasis in yoga. Okay, so reach. Lift from the stomach so you're supported. Now, one of the reasons why this is so important, this difference is so big in Pilates is because we're going to have you move. We're not going to have you stay in this position and hold it for a while.